Hello and welcome to the Racing Post forecast brought to you by the Met Office. As we look ahead to Monday's racing then, it's looking like a very wet and windy picture across many southeastern parts of the UK with strong winds for much of England in fact. Elsewhere across the UK, further towards the north and west, it's much drier and brighter with some spells of sunshine and lighter winds too. So all the unsettled weather is being caused by an area of low pressure that's drifting up from the near continent and bringing with it a lot of heavy rain across southeastern parts of the UK. Probably winds are seeing some of the worst conditions on Monday. And across England, some fairly strong winds, particularly towards that southeastern corner. The best of the weather across the far west, Kilbeggan escaping with a fairly dry and bright day and much lighter winds. So as we look a bit more detail there, you can see for Kilbeggan a light breeze with a headwind crosswind for the final straight of the course. For Thirsk and for Wolverhampton, although it'll be fairly cloudy at times, it should be mainly dry, but we do have those strengthening winds. So for Thirsk, a mean wind of 22 miles per hour, gusting though 30 to 35 miles per hour. As I said, the worst of the weather probably towards Windsor. Heavy outbreaks of rain throughout the day, including the race meeting itself. We could see gusts of 40 to 45 miles an hour with a tailwind crosswind for the final straight and good to soft goings. So as we look a bit more detail then, as we zoom in towards Thirsk, you can see here generally dry and bright, as I said, sunny spells, most of the rain staying towards the east of the race meeting, but we will have those strong winds, gusts 30 to 35 with a temperature of around 7 degrees Celsius. For the slightly later time starting at Southwell, thicker cloud here, outbreaks of rain, but most of the rain should be fairly light, the heaviest of the rain staying towards the east. So we could see totals up to the start of the race around 2 to 4 millimetres. And we could again see gusts of 30 to 35 miles per hour. Finally, let's end up at Windsor then. The poorest of the weather here, outbreaks of rain. Up to the race meeting itself, we could see up to an inch of rain, that's 25 millimetres, and that rain continuing as well. We could see gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour with a temperature of 6. So some very unsettled weather on the way.